Hello and welcome to Mrs. Koi Style. My name is Kawana. Today we're talking about pieces, outfits that we can wear now when it's freezing cold outside. I know in New York it is certainly freezing.
Below zero is what it feels like in New York City right now. Can you believe that number? It is the coldest that we have seen in years. It's the kind of cold that you can't outdress.
Or then when the temperatures warm up, whether it be in the spring or fall. So let's get into it. The very first look is this monochromatic green look. Green is my favorite color. I am wearing this vegan leather green jacket that has this beautiful shoulder pad detail that is very 80s. I grew up in the 80s, and so that is very nostalgic for me and happens to be one of my very favorite style eras. Also, shoulder pads and 80s styling is very much trending right now. You would have seen it with Saint Laurent and Isabel Marant on their runways with these very padded shoulder jackets. And you know, biker jackets are, to me, always in style. It's just something that is very timeless. I paired it here with these green kind of lightweight denim jeans that has this gold studded detail that I think just takes the green pants up a notch, makes them like, you know, a statement look because of the gold detail. And it's almost like a jewelry piece. What I really like in particular about these jeans are that it has this sort of snap detail on the waist that allows you to pull it in real tight and, you know, snatch that waist and give that sort of hourglass figure. Or if you wear them out to dinner, it's going to give you some room to let it out. If you get like, you know, a food belly, then nobody's got to know. It doesn't have to be anybody's business. You know, you do what you do, go on ahead and just let it out. That same snap detail is on the ankles of the pants, so they can be either more ballooned or cinched in, depending on what makes you feel most comfortable, or if you need to fit it over a boot like I did. So here in this look, because of the gold studs on the pants, you would see that I bought in my gold Fendi sock boots. If you want to know more about these boots, you can watch this video that I did a couple of months ago featuring these boots and some other pieces that I picked up, so you can get all of the details on these boots. But that gold detail on the pants, the studding with these gold boots, I just thought is really moving very seamlessly, making it quite wearable. In fact, I've worn this one day to work on a Friday, kind of for dress down day, and I ain't need nobody to tell me, but they did. But you know, your girl was looking good. So wearing it now, I would wear some sort of tights or leggings under, just to make sure that I'm warm. Maybe throw on a turtleneck under the jacket, you know, just any layers to make it warm. But in this season, the jacket is going to act as a blazer. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my fur coat on over it. Or actually, this is goose down weather because it's absolutely freezing. So I'm going to go ahead, wear my coat, my hat, and everything, and just keep the jacket worn as a blazer. So that is how I would wear this particular outfit now and then. What are your thoughts? Let's move on into the next look. And in the next look, we are going to bring those gold boots over again. But this time, the hero piece are these fabulous pants that I picked up from Urban Revival a few months ago during their sale, probably back in November. I do not think that these pants are available anymore, but I think that they are a spin on the Alaya jeans. I'll link those if you're interested. And also a pair of pants that I saw on ASOS that are similar in that they have a ruffle detail in the front. And you would see that these pants have more of like a flat but bigger pocket. But I think it's still generally given the vibe. So anyway, back to these pants. They are high-waisted, which I love because I find high-waisted pieces to be very flattering on any body type because it draws your eye to the smallest part of your body. And then these also have a little hint of a barrel style within the leg. And then of course, this, pocket detail in the front just makes it different and brings some interest. These pants are in this grayish sort of brown color. I really do not know what the color is called, but I went and paired it with a brown turtleneck for now because it's cold now. And I added this suede blazer in a beige color. The beige and brown I think look very nice together and still pairs nicely with the color of these pants. And then to tie in the gold and brown are very complementary to one another, I added the gold scarf on my head. These two pieces work very well for me together, and I can bring it in with any shade of brown and actually some other colors and just really anchor the look. So this look I like very much, this gold Fendi scarf with the gold Fendi boots, these fabulous pants from Urban Revival, along with the layering of the turtleneck and suede blazer, which they say suede is also trending, but I feel like when is it not? In fact, I'm wearing this suede jacket here now that I've had, I don't know, for more than 10 years, and I always pull it out season after season. I mean, can't zip it right now because 10 years ago I was smaller, but that's on me. In fact, that brings me to another point. These particular pants I purchased in a size 3X. Now, if I let the size of the pants get to me and I let it, get into my mind, I wouldn't have purchased them. I ain't no 3X. These pants run very small and they fit me more like they were a size extra large. So style tip, don't focus on the size, focus on what fits, and use two of my C's. And for these particular pants, my two C's that I'm working with are going to be confidence and comfortability. These pants are giving me both. This is how I am wearing it now. And the way that I would wear this outfit then is that I would swap out the turtleneck for more of like a crop top, sports bra, or bandeau style top. I think showing a slither of skin with the high-waisted pants is all a vibe. That's one of my signature looks, and I think that could be really dope. And then, I wouldn't throw on a coat as I would do now, because now it's freezing, then it will not be. So this is how I'm styling it now. And then let's move on ahead into the next look. For the next look, we're going to wear these over the knee snakeskin boots. There was a time when over the knee boots were like a no-no. They kind of were synonymous or identified with a streetwalker and even called come sex me boots. I'm being very polite about them. And I'm really glad that those fashion stigmas have dissipated over time, because I think that there's, a lot of times when an over the knee boot is the most ideal boot to wear. So anyway, back to this particular look. I'm wearing a pair of jeans over these boots, which is giving me the warmth that I need, because the boots come up above the knee, so you can't even see them in this particular look. But I'm styling them with these really cool jeans that I was inspired to purchase from Ms. Jeronika Mycia. And when I actually went to order these jeans, I was reminded that I actually already have them, that I purchased a number of years ago. I want to say about 5 years ago. I'm going to go pop in a picture of me wearing them in black. I wore them a few times. I love them. Now, in this new pair of jeans, I had to size up a bit, but that don't matter because these jeans are so fly. I like the wash of these jeans. I like the lace-up detail, the contrast in color between the light wash of the jeans and then the darker brown suede lace-up on the side. I just think that these are super flattering. I absolutely love them. And again, you can't even see the boots, but I can tell you that I am super warm in them. I went on ahead and paired them with my turtleneck. I think that, this is certainly a winter basic for me. I have these turtlenecks in every color, like I'm wearing it right now in gray. So anyway, it's kind of obvious, the brown lace-up detail on the side of the pants along with the brown turtleneck. And then I went on and added this brown vegan leather jacket in this sort of shiny material that I picked up also from Urban Revival back during the sale. Bomber jackets are also trending, but they're also something that you can wear whenever. But it just so happens that it's more accessible now because it is in fact trending. I love the way that this shiny leather looks with the kind of kind of distressed or worn in look of these jeans. So for this look, I also went ahead and added this furry hat, which I think is just, it just gives a very cool girl vibe. And since it is absolutely freezing, as I said, I would go on ahead and throw on a coat over this. This is how I would wear it now. And the way that I would wear it then is I would take off the hat, swap out the turtleneck for probably a bodysuit or maybe a sheer type top to just warm it up a little bit. And I would go on ahead and keep every other piece and possibly remove the boots and swap those out for a different shoe, because I wouldn't necessarily need the warmth from the over the knee boot that you can't see anyway. I'd probably opt for a pointy toe shoe to stick out of the bottom because I like the way that that would look with this flare kind of detail at the bottom of these pants. Now let's talk about the next way that I would style these over the knee boots, but actually allow for them to be seen. I'm going to go ahead and pair these over the knee boots with these jorts. Jorts are also trending, but it really doesn't matter whether they're trending or not. It just happens to be that I think that the way that the boots run seamlessly under the jorts is just, a cool girl look. And let's face it, I'm Mrs. Coy. I put the C in cool. No, but seriously, so I went ahead and paired them with these jorts. Ideally, the jorts would be slightly more distressed, but these are what I have, so we're gonna make it do what it do. Now, because these are jorts, even though they're warm, I'm probably going to go ahead and layer like some leggings or tights, just like in the other outfits, under. But I also wanted to really show that jorts can be worn in the winter time. So I paired it with a chunky sweater dress. Yes, this is a dress. It was once more of a dress on me, but now I'm wearing it as a top, but it doesn't matter. You manipulate your clothes to make them work for your wardrobe the way that you need them to. And this layering is certainly going to keep me warm. I went on ahead again and bought back that same brown leather jacket, a vegan leather jacket from Urban Revival that I showed in the look just before this one, because I think, wear your things, but moreover, it matches very well with these boots. I scrunched up the sleeves on the jacket so that you can continue to see the sweater. So you're seeing the sweater from the neck detail, this nice scoop cowl neck. It's just screaming warm and cozy. And then you can see it down towards the end of the wrist, which I think is nice. And, it's giving coziness and warmth. Oh, that's another C word, cozy. Okay, so we got comfortable, confident, and cozy. So anyway, I think to wear it now, I would go on ahead and throw on a hat and possibly some gloves because it is the winter. I think this is just totally a vibe. So these jorts, over the knee boots, jacket is giving style and warmth. This is certainly how I'd wear it now. And the way that I would wear it then is I would swap out the chunky sweater / sweater dress for like a slip dress. And interestingly enough, that is very on trend right now. I've seen quite a few people styling these slip dresses from Zara that they're making in all of these different variations, sometimes even with a sweater under, but then you get the lace detail under. But in any event, I probably have quite a few slip dresses in my closet, and that's another style tip. Shop your closet. I would go ahead and find one of my slip dresses and I would pair that over these jorts along with the same over the knee boots and jacket. This is 100% how I would wear it then. So you've seen it now, and that is then. Let me know what you're thinking of these looks so far down in the comments. I really do hope that you're commenting and checking for links. Let's get into the next look. For the next look, we're styling up this cardigan. Now, this isn't just a regular cardigan because I'm not just a regular cardigan kind of girl. This cardigan is in this varsity style. I really love varsity style looks. I can't commit to I can, but I'm not comfortable committing to like a full varsity style kind of schoolgirl look. So I wouldn't necessarily do this varsity sweater jacket kind of situation with a pleated skirt, making it more collegiate. That would be costumey to me, and that's not my thing. So I'm taking certain elements of that collegiate style and incorporating it into Mrs. Coy style, right? So this particular cardigan is very, very heavyweight. I mean, this is giving what a jacket would give, but it's so much softer because it's in a sweater material versus the jacket. So I think this is absolutely perfect for now. I love the colors of this jacket. The numbers do not mean anything very significant to me. Did anything happen for you in this particular year? Let me know down in the comments. But back to the look, I paired this varsity situation with these barrel leg jeans. I'm being told that barrel leg jeans aren't really going to be the thing as we're moving on. They're not necessarily trending anymore. But again, remember my style C's, which are confidence and comfortability. If they make you feel comfortable and confident, then you continue wearing them through every season, every year, regardless of trend. So again, I paired this jacket or sweater or cardigan with these barrel jeans. I really like the look of this. I went ahead and tied in some boots that are almost in the same exact color, giving that matchy and just bringing it all together. I'm really liking the idea right now of truly bringing a look together with color. And because it is cold now, I went and added this. Actually, it's this. This is kind of like a scarf that I bought a number of years ago. I just thought that it was super cute. And so now, as you would see with this look, I restyled this and put it over my head, manipulated it a little bit by pinning it, and it's acting as a earmuffs or a very warm headband. But I think it's certainly doing what needs to be done, and I appreciate the way that it looks because it's very, very wearable and not taking away from the Varsity sweater, cardigan, jacket. But obviously, again, because it's freezing, I would go on ahead and wear a coat. But wherever I go wearing that coat, I may take the coat off. Well, I would if I'm going inside, but I would keep the air muff situation because I think it's just really cool for the winter. Now, the way that I would style this, then I would swap out the boots because I really do not need a knee length boot when it gets warmer and you can't see the detail of the height of the boot anyway. So I'd probably go on ahead and throw that on with a pair of shoes. So anyway, getting into the next look, I have paired the very same Varsity cardigan with these bubble hem shorts that I picked up that I'm adding another seat. I need to drive down my cost per wear on these. I bought these kind of later in the season last year and didn't get to wear them as much as I would have liked. So I'm going to wear them again throughout the spring, whether they are trending or not. For this look, I paired the shorts with tights because it is colder, and now you can see more of the length and detail of these burgundy boots. I think that this is a cool spin on collegiate, making it more modern because this is bubble hem instead of pleats or just a traditional sort of cut of a skirt. I like this. I'm just not sure if I love it. What I may do as it gets warmer and weather permits, I would remove the tights so that it shows some skin in between, but still keep the boots if it is cold. Or I would keep the tights and add Saint Laurent dupe shoes that I have that have this pointy toe and gold heel, because I think that that could look very, very cool, particularly in the spring. I like both of these look, but also you could style a collegiate style cardigan such as this. I think this one is sold out, but I will go and link others, and you can style them with a lighter wash color jean, any kind of skirt that you would like, and go ahead and wear what complements you and makes you feel comfortable, whether it is a light wash distressed jean, a baggy jean, or a skinny jean. Do what you like. Just feel confident and comfortable. And yeah, so which of these two styles did you prefer? Now or then, or someplace in the middle? Please make sure that you are commenting. Now let's talk about the last look. I ain't gonna say that I saved the best for last because I really did or really do like all of the pieces that I featured. But yeah, this one is a look. So I am wearing my black high-waisted skinny jeans and this purple turtleneck. You'll see why as we move on. But with these black combat boots, I mean, these boots have been a win. I've been wearing these boots since September. I feel that they are something that are timeless in your wardrobe, and they were very affordable and I think still available. So I'm going to go on ahead and make sure that I link them. But the reason why we're seeing a purple turtleneck now is because I am adding this fabulous purple blazer, very, very 80s, which is just so on trend for now and so very Mrs. Coy. I am adding that on over the turtleneck because it is absolutely freezing cold outside. But I did wear this blazer then without the turtleneck. I think I purchased this blazer around August and I wore this to, what is it called? It's not Comic-Con. It is CultureCon. I wore this with my girl Glow, and on this particular day, it was about 90 degrees outside, and this blazer did what it needed to do then in the heat. I paired it kind of similarly, although this was with purple leggings, but the same combat boots. Now I'm wearing it with the black skinny jeans for warmth, the turtleneck for warmth, but still wearing it nonetheless, showing how it can be worn then and now, although there are many other ways which we'll talk about. Anyway, bringing this look on together, I grabbed my purple Gucci scarf. I purchased this fairly recently. I played around with it a little bit. I couldn't decide if I wanted to wear it around my neck or on my head, and we settled for the head. And then I said, let's elevate. Why not elevate? Always add another piece if you can, if you're comfortable, and when you can. So I pulled out my Dior sunglasses and I upcycled the Dior sunglass case by adding a belt and then putting it around the waist as a fanny pack. Details on how I did that and why I did that are in another video that I will link below. But I liked throwing in, or not throwing in, that sounds kind of careless. I liked adding more black because of the black boots and black pants. So putting the belt around the waist just cinched it in more and gave it more of an hourglass and really emphasize the shoulder pad detail, which is so great for me because it's really cinching in that waist and snatching it. And I feel so much, not even that I feel, I know that this look is quite badass and I feel very, very comfortable in it. And this is exactly how I would wear it now. The way you can wear it, even as the temperatures kind of warm up, these black jeans can be swapped out for a lighter wash jean, a white jean. You can take off the turtleneck. You can wear it with a skirt. I believe that there's a skirt by the same brand that I'll go ahead and link, and you can do like a monochromatic situation. If you like, you can wear this blazer with pretty much anything. Yes, shoulder pads, strong shoulders are trending now, but wear what makes you feel comfortable and confident always, and wear your pieces to draw down that cost per wear. So that does it for this video. I hope that you've stuck with me throughout this video. And if you have, please just do me a favor, right? If this video resonated with you in any way and you enjoyed it, please, for me, share it with somebody. I want to spread the word about this channel and about Mrs. Coy Style, and let anybody know who you share this video with to mention that you sent them down in the comments so that I will know. I want to know who's new to the channel, who's new and not subscribing, and why. I'm just really trying to grow this channel. Remember that always everything I've shared in this video and every one of my videos is me to a C. I thank you so very much for watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope by now that you have been commenting throughout the entirety of this video. I truly hope to see you in the next one. Take care, stay warm, and this is what we're doing now, and I'll see you then.